Hi everybody, welcome to Food Buddha. My name is Talia. Today I'm here to talk about something so important. I'm talking about weight loss. So not only is this important because if somebody needs to lose weight, it's for their health and their livelihood and their lifespan and all of that. But the more important part is how weight loss is normally offered and presented. That is what gets people so lost. Weight loss is the way that I lost myself. It's almost like self-lost. And there are millions, billions of women. I'm just going to talk about women for right now, although it's the same for men. Women Googling weight loss on weight loss plans, diets, trying to figure out how it is that they're going to lose weight. And along the way, they are losing themselves. From the time that we're young, we are, it's reinforced that we are not good enough. We need to look more like a celebrity or the girls we see in magazines, really long legs, blonder hair. We should be more pale or more white, more porcelain looking. Whatever it is, we've stripped the uniqueness, or the media, the way that we're shown is to strip the uniqueness out of you and make you into some Barbie doll princess. And we are not Barbie doll princesses. We are women, and we are unique with different heritages, with different pasts, with different body types. And we can't just be focusing on just weight loss. We need to get to a place where we're happy and where we're healthy. But the more that we Google weight loss and try weight loss plans, the more we lose ourselves. So the reason why this is so important, and the reason why I do what I do, is because we focus so much on weight loss. Like, oh, this summer I'm going to follow this plan and it's going to be so great. I'm going to feel so comfortable in a bathing suit. I'm going to be free. I'm going to be happy and life is going to be good. And then when that doesn't happen because you tried to follow a plan that was set by somebody else, it wasn't even set by you. Somebody else was telling you what to be. And because it didn't work, then you take that on as if that's a failure for you. You weren't good enough, you weren't strong enough, and it's another story about, oh, you did it again, you failed again, you got to get it together, you can't get it together. Do I sound like your inside voice sometimes? If only you were stronger, she's strong, why aren't you strong? And all sorts of choice words we use for ourselves. But it's because we're looking at it like when we lose weight, we will be happy. Whereas when you get happy, the weight loss will come if that's what your body authentically needs. And we all know that we think weight loss will make us happier. We think money will make us happy, but really it won't. But we're still operating like it does. So we say these grand inspirational sayings, but we're not living in line with them. Very often we're just searching how to lose weight. And I am here to tell you that it comes from the mind. If I tell you to eat more plants, if I tell you I've lost 50 pounds, which is true, if I tell you I've lost 50 pounds and this is how I did it, I had oatmeal for breakfast and salad for lunch and, whatever I'm telling you, it won't do you any good if you're listening in the same mindset that is the one that got you confused. It's the one that is every day thinking you're not good enough, that you need to be somebody else, that you need to lose weight and then you'll be more valid. Then you'll be better. You'll be more attractive. You'll be more accepted in society. If you feel that way, then me telling you to eat more plants is not going to do anything, which is why I don't talk a lot about weight loss and why I don't offer, 10 recipes to lose weight. It's because that's not what we need to focus on. We need to focus on the mindset. When the mindset frees you, anything you want physically can then be yours, as far as weight loss or cholesterol or, whatever it is that you need to control or lower or lose. That will all come when your mind is in a place of love. So the biggest thing that I can offer you that you sort of need to do, or what would benefit you the most, is to work on your mindset. It's to invest time, love, and money into yourself. Very quickly we say, oh, I don't have the money for that, or I don't have the time for that. But start small or start massive. But Look at what you can do. Sign up for a program, hire a coach, fly to go see an inspirational mentor. Take little moments of your day. One time, write in your journal when you feel upset. And one time, drink tea instead of alcohol at night. One time, when you're feeling frustrated and like depleted, go have a nap, go have a bath, go have a walk with an inspirational friend that always leaves you feeling uplifted. Do something for you. Start small. Don't start with this grand plan that's going to save you. The quickest way, the most efficient way, the way that results in all the weight loss that you want, if that's what you want, the way that does that is figuring out yourself and starting to shine light on the darkness. We literally create layers around ourselves with the things that we carry, the guilt and the hurt and the fear and the shame. It actually gets manifested in layers of fat. So that will come through the choices we make with our food because of the way we feel about ourselves, but also as we go through life with this hunched over, this not good enough feeling, we are creating layers around us for protection. So you can start saying to yourself, I'm going to start looking at the inside. I'm going to start looking at my emotions, at the things that I have buried, and I'm not going to need these layers anymore to protect me. And that is a beautiful process. Don't be scared of what's within you. It's not as bad as what you think it is, even if you think it is awful and dark and deep. The way that you're living carrying those is much more awful and dark and deep. So I promise you that as you look at your mindset, create a new mindset, the weight loss will come. You will make different choices of the food you're eating, the people you surround yourself with, and the weight loss will come when you get your mind in check, when you're feeling in love with yourself. So start small in acts of self-love and consider some bold moves. Consider taking a personal development program or reading a new book or hiring a coach. Sometimes we think we know what we need to do, but very quickly the voice that pops in is like, I don't have the money for that, or I don't have the time for that, or I can't do it because I never have. But I assure you that you'll spend that money some way. You'll spend that time some way, and there's always a chance to do something that you've never done. My first coach that I hired, I spent over $4,000 American because I knew that she could give me what it is that I needed. And oh, it's saying that it's tripping out. Okay, sorry, Becky. And my second coach that I hired, $12,000 for the support that I gained from her from a year of working alongside somebody that has my back, somebody that I believe in that can get me to where I want to be as a human. So invest in yourself, some time, some love, some money, do something different. We need to stop the cycle of another plan, of another diet. That is not what we need to look at. We need to look at your life. We need to look at the relationship you have with yourself, what you want in this life, what you dream of, what you ache for, who you want to be. That's what I want to see. And when you uncover that person, that beautiful person that has compassion and love and a kind heart, but has just been hurt before, has felt betrayed, has learned to not trust themselves, when you just learn that, remember that you are that person with all of that to give, the way you look at food and the way you look at life will change. Also, it'll be easy to look back and say, yeah, okay, when my weight felt either the highest or the most unhealthy, or sometimes the lowest, if that's what's really unhealthy, when my weight was that, it was my mental frame, that like my mindset, that was also at that extreme. When your mind becomes balanced, you feel heard, you feel taken care of, you feel scooped up and nurtured by yourself or by somebody else. That's when you start to uncover the layers and literally begin to shed the layers on your body. So my practical advice of eating more plant food, eating more raw food, that is all very good, and that is great to start with. I recommend eating more plant food, more raw food, more water, more tea. But along with that, we need to address the mind to try to shortcut and bypass the things that are holding you back, the things that, why do I do that? Why do I sabotage this? Or why do I get really angry and overeat or undereat? Why do I do that? When we start looking at that, that is when everything starts to change. So don't try to cut out that very, very crucial component. We need to look at your mindset, and then all of the weight loss you want will happen. And I promise you that. I see it with the girls I work with. I've seen it in myself, and I'm educated to know that that is true. So I love you so much. You have more capability inside you than you know. And often when we feel like everything is out of control, we're in this cycle and we do not know how to get out, and we do not know what to do, and we're so stuck. That is a universal calling to do something else. It's a universal calling for an intervention to get that life that you can have, to be that full contribution to this world, to do everything in you that you are meant to do, to walk this path, to speak your truth, to help people, to inspire people. That will come with a healthy mindset, and the weight will just fall into place. It's the smallest piece, although it may consume you right now. You'll look back and say it was just a reflection of where I was mentally, and that's great. We can change mental patterns and rewiring we can work with. So invest in yourself. I'm going to extend an offer right now for a free call with me. And what my intention is with this call is not just to get you to hire me, it's to give you a piece that is missing, to give you something that you may not have seen. I want you to leave the call with me feeling a little bit of clarity you didn't have, a bit of hope you didn't have, a bit of excitement that maybe you didn't have. I am committed to leaving you with something that benefits you, because I'm committed to your transformation. That is why I'm here. I had to transform myself, and now I get to work with wonderful people that transform their lives. So I'm going to invite you to hop on a free call with me, and I'm not going to pressure you into working with me. All I want to do is come to the call with the commitment of you leaving with something you didn't have before, with you leaving with something new that you can do, a new way of looking at things that will give you power and excitement. I love you so much, and you so got this. And if you need something from me, go to foodbuddha.ca. There's my email list, my offerings, a bunch of freebies and videos. I've got all the stuff there. So just know that you're beautiful. And through figuring yourself out, everything comes into place. I love you.